Hey, what's going on, guys? PGN here. So yeah, I just keep developing my cross-platform desktop application, which is the GUI for Chinese chess CNC, inspired by a very famous app called CCBridge. So let me just run npm start to run the development version of this app. And it's built on Electron.js, which is absolutely fantastic library for cross-platform development, where you can use JavaScript and HTML and CSS to build cross-platform apps. So just to give you an idea what's going on the screen currently. So this part on the left is known as DPXQ UBB viewer. So UBB is a very famous format for storing Chinese chess games at DPXQ.com website, which has the database of millions of games really. And the idea is that I've created a high-level interface that it interacts with this one, and later on I'll just hide the code from I'll just hide this part from the GUI. And by the way, this is the single script, and all the HTML is rendered via the JavaScript, but I can just remove it to show the functionality. But anyway, just again, like I've been demonstrating you this within the previous video, but just to give an idea again. So if we make moves in the original app, right, we can then navigate through the moves, go into the first move, to the last move, and customly go into some sort of a specific move. So let me just reload the page. And now the trick is that when I've connected my CNC board.js, which is a library to work with CNC board, and see what happens. So I'm making the moves here, right? And the moves are getting appended to the move list here and here at the same time. And a fun thing is that, let me just make a few more moves. Yeah, by the way, if I will exhaust this sort of a well, let me just probably try to do this. Sorry guys, I just make some dumb moves just to populate the move list. Somehow this doesn't matter really how exactly this goes. Just yeah, losing all the pieces. Just try to populate the move list. Yeah, now this should be okay. So now it's already kind of like, okay, this is black to move apparently. Nope. There would be a check. Okay, I'm sorry. So like this, here. Okay, and just want. Okay, so now we have really lots of moves. And here is the trick. So when I click move to the first, it works and it's getting synchronized. So like move to the first, move to the last, then I can take moves back. And all of this app that I'm developing here actually relies on this DPXQ game editor, which is really awesome. I don't yet have the handling of the variations. I'm gonna be adding this as the next step. Also, I don't have the commentaries being associated yet, but it's all about to come. It's all really kind of like about to come. So we can move back and forth. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, just to keep this synchronized. Okay, so I keep going with this moves, and also yeah, we can flip the board obviously, and also we can go to a custom move. So you see, like let's say go to move 2, and we are here. Go to this move, and etc. So just kind of like a high-level interface, as I've been mentioning before. And if you have a look at the original CCBridge, it looks very similar, part of the layout of buttons maybe, but it really looks similar. So if I just quickly show you this, how the original CCBridge works. It's on Windows, so it's a bit of a tricky to run this via an emulator on my Linux system, which is another reason to create a real cross-platform application. But when I say CCBridge, I really assume this sort of a structure. So you see, like we have this main move list, the board, main move list, variation window, and commentary window here. So just like in this DPXQ viewer, so it's really hard not to see the similarity. But this web app, well, pieces are slightly different. The board theme is the same, but even more important than that is that we have actually this move list. And also, by the way, the original CCBridge doesn't have the drag and drop, believe it or not, which is a little bit of a pain. Well, this version actually does have a drag and drop, so it's really awesome thing. But things like navigating through the move list is really similar here. Okay, here is a bit more nice interface. So no, I don't want to save this, and I just want to hide this left part. I just want to show you just to give an idea. Okay, is this okay? Just to give an idea that I didn't actually create this logic from scratch, but I'm reusing this .pcnc game viewer as a module, even though it's not intended for that. But this is really awesome, I believe, to reuse it this sort of a way. Okay, so CCBridge.js and views, main window. And by the way, this main window can also be opened in the browser with exactly the same functionality, which allows me to provide the web version of this application that would be running completely in browser without a need to install it locally on the operating system, just for demonstration purposes, basically. So it's literally all the same stuff here. Yeah. So let me just quickly checkmate the opponent, and this is it. Actually, this is the checkmate. So yeah, and all the same stuff, all the same last move, first move. Yeah, probably I just need to add a highlight into the current move. Probably that should be the case, really. But yeah, this is kind of it. So one last thing, just let me hide this left part. So if I open this in my text editor, oh no, not this one. I need the .pcnc script instead. By the way, even the autoplay would be a little bit more sophisticated than the original one, because the original autoplay goes only through the basic variation. I don't remember which button is autoplay. I guess this one, yeah. So let's say 2 seconds per move. So it can only go through the main line, while what I've developed recently allows to also walk through all the variations, which is really awesome, I believe. So yeah, let's just drop it. Yeah, and yeah, let me just hide this left part first to demonstrate how it's gonna look like. And I just reload. What? Hold on a sec. Oh, save, reload. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Oh, yeah, it's not centralized actually. I just made just for debugging purposes. I made this 500 pixels absolute position at the moment, so it would be in the top left corner, but it doesn't really matter that much. The idea is that we can now reusing this sort of a functionality, right? And we can just, yeah, so we can go through the moves, we can go to the last move, to the last move, to the first move, walking through the moves, and it's all kind of like it's real, right? But really relying on .pcnc game editor, which is absolutely fantastic. So now I already have a few concepts being settled in my head, fortunately. So one of the core ideas, well, again, like I'm not talking about making an exact port of an existing app, even though without having a source code, it's not really nothing much to talk about the port. But I'm not even trying to make it be exactly the same, and I have a slightly bit different ideas regarding the user interface. Well, let's say for the web application, it would be good to it won't have the access to the file system, so I won't be able to read and write files from from the hard drive, right? But I still can use the clipboard to interact with UBB, which is the world standard format for storing this Chinese chess at Don't Pin CNC. Also, I can use PGN. I can extract FENs, and I can interact via the clipboard, which is probably really kind of good thing. So I'm thinking about the modular approach, which I'm really big fan of. So the idea is very simple. So we can simply have like, this core app. So I would also well, it would look like a little bit more not like this, obviously. Yeah, I just really want just really need to put this. Hold on a sec, guys. Just really it's faster to do this rather than to explain. So where's my board? Yeah. So if I just get rid of this part for a while. So if I just simply command this out, I think this might be the case. That's probably not even working like this. So just to demonstrate, reload. Okay, I did something horribly wrong apparently. What did I do wrong? Nope, nothing wrong. Oh, sorry, it's not what I meant. Not here. Sorry, not here. No, it's not the matter of width. It's the matter of absolute position. Oh my god, where is my... Yeah, this is it. This is the matter. Control X. Save. Yeah, now this should look fine. And get rid... Yeah, now this looks like more or less just fine. Yeah, it's still a little bit of a disaster regarding the placement of the move list, but eventually this would look like something. This would be something like yeah, this would be something that looks like this. Okay, something that looks like this actually. Okay, something that looks like this. And this is the checkmate, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so also as I've been mentioning here like the commentary section, the variation section would be added, additional buttons to interact via the clipboard. So buttons would be down below here, and then in the menu obviously there would be an opportunity to store and load files locally. And again, like I really believe that using the UBB format as the core format is a really good idea, because again, like most of the games are stored within that, and also it's 100% compatible with the original CCBridge, which is really awesome and very important as well. As far as I have no specifications for the CBR format, which is the CCBridge format, but we can always if we want to reuse this stuff, we can open the CBR file in CCBridge, convert it to UBB, and then make use of it here. And on the contrary, we can create a file here, export it as UBB, and then work with this file in CCBridge. So it's really kind of a little bit of a backward compatibility, if this is a proper term in this particular case. And regarding the other modules, so I've already drafted not the best ever example. Probably you can't see much here. Yeah, so let me just read you better. So I have so the core module. This is gonna be the core module, and then all the other modules would be implemented as separate windows, and then I would just establish the interaction between the windows. So let's say the engine part. I'm not talking about the built-in engine at the moment, because I also have the built-in engine for move validation purposes, and I probably would even provide a feature to play versus built-in engine, which might be fun as well. But everything that regards to opening books and databases would be a separate module. Everything that regards connecting UCI or UCCI engines should be a separate module as well. I have no idea yet how I'm supposed to be implementing this protocols on the GUI side, so it's a little bit of a pain as well, but probably there are some existing implementations I can reuse. So I really love this idea of reusing the existing code, because I really feel like one of my true powers is actually to feel the overall path where to lead the project, basically, and trying to picking up all those existing pearls into one single stuff to make it really look good and functioning properly. So I think that's the case. So some additional modules. Probably this from the user experience, this would be something that looks like Xboard. So we have a look at the Xboard. You see, oh, I'm sorry, it's also has a little bit of a bugs. So let's say new variant, CNC. So see, like you have this core module here. Well, it doesn't really have this game editing part as well. I think, yeah, it has even this move list is treated to be as the separate module for Xboard. I believe so. So where is the move history? Yeah, you see, like, yeah, move list is a separate module here. I don't know, maybe I should go for that as well. Yeah, but no, because I really want it to be reusable within the web interface, so running purely in the browser. So for that reason, I can't really rely much on the GUI functions that are not available within the browser. So yeah, probably this would be the core module, and then the engines and all this stuff. So yeah, the way of how to compose this all together also it's not only the matter of the architecture of the design patterns and so, but also I really want to make it running in the browser simultaneously, because that's kind of really cool feature. Because before downloading and installing software locally, you would probably like to try it in some sort of a demo mode, and I really want this demo mode to be providing the core functionality that the software is actually intended to be used for. So, and I believe that for CCBridge, the core functionality is actually the matter of editing games and storing and saving, importing, exporting games. I think that's the most important thing to consider. Well, okay guys, so yeah, this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.